What's up? So, what I do is I do these readings, and then what will happen is I'll post it on YouTube. So, if anyone resonates with this reading, now they'll be on YouTube if you want to rehear your reading. And I don't know if my YouTube channel is linked, but I'll open my YouTube back up, and if the reading resonates with you, it'll be on there. Because I don't know how many readings I'll do, but I just wanted to get some out. There's a few people that have been asking me to go live, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling ready. I know we're all going through some transformative energies right now. We're all facing this not this crossroads, but this very crucial point in our journey and in our evolution that says we have to release a pattern. We have to release the past in some way, including the past version of ourselves. So if the past version of you had habits or had attachments that were draining you, or you were not realizing your own light and your own power, it's time now to recognize that and to understand that if you're going through pain, or you're going through a hard time, or you're going through things that might be confusing, or things that you don't understand, if you found yourself pulling away from something that you were passionate about, could have been a job, anything. If you found that something was taken from you, if you found that your heart hurt, if you felt your confidence go down, however this energy is manifesting itself, it's a biggie. It's a biggie. This energy is very strong. And everything is going to be all good for anyone in the pain. Because that's how you know it's good. You're dealing with this karma the last time, dude. Just say this in your head as you go through the pain. This is my last time with this particular battle. I faced it many times before, but then I went back into it. But I've done this cycle enough to know that now, as I'm faced with an opportunity to go back to an old pattern or an old way of being, I'm not going to. I'm going to choose self-love. I'm going to choose empowerment. I'm going to love myself now. And so any energy that comes up that's from the past and it was old energy, jealousy or a relationship or a job or a project, a hobby, but that took away from you. A hobby is like kind of a good thing, but I mean like a negative one, a vice. Temptation, no. I'm going beyond these cycles. I'm aware now. I see now. I see that I have a choice in this. You're just becoming aware of the new you. The old you is gonna fight you. The old version of you is going to give you every reason on why you should stay in the current cycles that you're in. Accepting maybe a certain level of abuse, or being manipulated, or entering into anything that you feel you know it's not good for how you feel, because it doesn't bring you joy. If it's not bringing you joy, it's time to release these energies into hi 710. What's up, Brian? Good to see you too. So the energies that are coming in now, they are from the past. We're gonna look. We have to look at them and be like, there is a pull here. But now that I'm aware of it, now that I am conscious of it, I know now I have the power to change it if I want to. If you're here, you do. You do. It's caused too much pain. It's caused enough pain. Let the suffering go. Through love. Through connecting with lives like this and with people in this energy. Whoever's watching. Beautiful. We're all here in a state of healing and of love and of clarity. Seeing the way forward. Your heart chakra is opening. On a very strong level. Very strongly. And so is your solar plexus. And so is your root. Your relationship with money is changing. Your relationship with what makes you secure is changing. Maybe you found it in another person, or it's okay if you find it in another person, but maybe it just became too it didn't have enough of your own self-love in it. It could have been codependent, like I need your love, I need this love to survive. No, you don't. You need your own love. But it takes a lot of vulnerability within self to transmute or to alter or to change these energies. What's up, Brian? It takes a lot of energy. The number 11 could be super significant because we have 56, 11, 6 and 5, 11, 29, 11, nurture, 11. It's crazy. And then 44 and 3. So 4, 3, 11, 2, 2, 2, 5, 5, 5. Now, I'm going to do the overall arching theme, and then I'll do a personal for anyone who wants a reading. Headstrong. Headstrong. Head up, chin up, headstrong. You can only bend, not break. You're unbreakable. No matter what comes towards you, don't. No, it's time now. Say, bring it on. Let's say that in like a case of like blackmail, right? Or like anything like that. Don't run from it. You gotta be rabbit them like Eminem and 8 Mile. Tell them something that they don't know about me. Go ahead. You want to use anything against me? I'll show you, because I'll step right up on a stage and say it. You hold no power over me. You are a human being. You are a idea, a concept. Talking about like money, businesses, relationships, friendships, whatever. Like there's so many things that can tie us. But what this energy is bringing that's present right now is the energy of being like, you know what? I need to start talking more to myself about how I am the shit, about how amazing I am, how much I'm loved, how much light I have to shine. My words do mean something. I mean something. I am enough because I'm alive. This universe still wants me here. No one will hold anything over my head or against me. I don't know why that example keeps popping up, but if that is the case, I don't know why I keep staying in this cycle, even though I know I'm better than this. I deserve more than this. But it takes a lot of strength in combating and being within loneliness and being within your own mind, the old you fighting you, being like, I'm gonna give you all the reasons why we should go back to this old cycle and go back to this old pattern. I got a million. I'm gonna remind you at night, when you're thinking, when you're ready to be vulnerable or take a leap of faith into your own happiness, I'm gonna remind you. I'm gonna actually be real heavy on it. As soon as I see you're about to leap, I'm just gonna boom, hit you with it. But now you say, I am strong. Bring it on. Old self, not even myself can hold anything over me when I know what I want. And I'm powerful in that. Nothing can stop me. We gotta start speaking to ourselves that way. I'm a divine being. I'm not just a human. There's nothing that can stop me against me pursuing and achieving my own happiness. Watch me. Watch me. Let the inner lion in you come out. The inner dragon. It's time to remember it. You've been at a place of holding back your power, whoever's here. Like, you've been at a place of almost giving it to another external force, but it feels so good. Face the fear of it not being so. Whatever's in your life that is holding you into this old timeline. And now, in this new timeline, release, let go, call back. In order to step into this new timeline, you have to let that old self go. The old you that feared it. I don't care if the same situation happened 100 trillion kajillion times. You're different now. So all the problems and what you're fearing, it's an illusion. You can face it. You can face it. You're going to stand up. You're going to be a soldier. And you're going to face this because your happiness is at stake. Your livelihood is at stake. Your well-being is at stake. And that's no longer okay with you. Make it no longer okay with you. If you're going to battle yourself in your head and your heart anyway, might as well make it this battle. Nah. It's not the battle against me, against the world, or against my people, or against whatever, society. The battle's with me. It's always with me. It's always with me. competition with no one but myself. If you're gonna have a tug of war, make it that one. Bye, old self. Yeah, but what about this? 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 Look at all you have to lose. Cool. Thank you, old self. I know you're just trying to preserve, self-preservation. And you were me, and I am you. So I understand. I wouldn't want to lose myself, but guess what? I'm new. You no longer have chains to me. I'm going to face this fear, even if my jaw is shaking, even if my heart is racing. I will walk in my truth because I'm a divine being. I'm not just a human being, and I am deserving and drawn to my own self-worth. Nothing feels better, I promise you. Nothing. Let it go with love, because if you let it go with anger, you spin me right round, baby, right round. Your filler episode has been crazy. I kind of want to hear it very, very, very much. So, Ryan, I want to hear the filler episodes. It's hysterical. Really going through a lot. All right, well, you know what? I'll give you a reading, Sin, okay? You'll be the person I give a reading to. In 710, you want one? Right? It's been a minute. I'll give you one. So kudos to you. And then, yeah, and then but because the title says my dad will be on, my dad's gonna hop on the live, but I'm gonna get maybe 3 readings to give back to you guys, because I've been transmuting stuff. All right. Oh, to wrap this up, there's also a lot of you guys going through root chakra and heart chakra activation. And if you're not into the chakras, there's just energy centers in our body, kind of like acupuncture. It hits certain things, right? So the root chakra is grounded in security. This is where childhood wounds come up from. So if you're noticing you're facing like thoughts or anything about, oh shit, that's connected to that, you know what that means? That now you're aware of how this event affected you and how it was a pattern that you didn't even realize. Now that you're aware, you can let go of it, and that's beautiful. So that's why it's important too to tell your old self, maybe I didn't receive love the way that I thought I deserved it. Maybe I didn't deserve to be hurt that way. And maybe since I was so little, I was just a kid in adolescence, I made it mean something about myself, but I didn't know what I was doing, and so I forgive myself. Now that I've recognized this pattern, thank you, old self. Thanks for going through that. I understand why you put that belief system in my head, so I'm not going to be mad at myself. I'm going to be grateful for myself, because you didn't know either. We were just trying to get through this pain of the childhood, the relationship, whatever is bringing about a pattern in you that you're realizing you don't want to live that anymore. It's causing way more pain than it's giving benefit, and the scales aren't leveling up. And right now, it's a time of leveling the scales. Release it with love. You're okay. You're always okay. Everyone here, you're always okay. You're just going through a beautiful healing. And what's going to happen is you're going to allocate it. That's one of my favorite words. It really is an allocation of, if you don't know what allocate means, it's when you assign something. I allocate it to this region. I if you want to help me, I designate it to this. And it could be, it's abstract. It could be, I allocate, you put something somewhere. So you allocate your focus upon the gentleness of how beautiful you are for going through this. You forgive yourself for everything. I forgive myself for everything. Because when you know better, you do better. And had I known, had I been aware, I would have acted different. But I wasn't. So I don't blame me. And I don't blame them or it. It is all good with me. Because what's coming is me being happy, happier, closer to love, closer to everything that I want, the things that were just once a dream that are now coming into my reality. It's worth it. It's worth it to let them go. Maybe drawn to go back because it was comfortable and it was familiar. But I know in my heart now, because I'm aware, it is time to shift. It's as slow as you want, at your pace. At your pace. But it's time. It's okay to be easy on yourself. You did nothing wrong. No one did anything wrong in any situation. It's just a matter of perception. And while we heal, our perception will heal. And what it will translate as is, am I changing? Are my beliefs changing? The beliefs that maybe once protected you, but that no longer serve you. Be aware of the thoughts that you think subconsciously. Okay. Oh, I could just keep going with that energy. Okay, so, Sin, are you still here? If not, 710. Ryan, you want to read it? And after that, if you guys are digging this, I like to have my dad come on the lives because he's very... You'll see. Sin is here. Alright. So what's going on, Sin? You have a question? Of course not. Of course not. What's going on? What's going on, mama? Is Sin here? Is Sin here? If not, 710. Alright, so Ryan, do you have a question? Oh, okay. So we will be, we'll give Sin the time. Good, that was very sweet and considerate of you, Ryan. And look, you were right. With what's going on. Okay. So all of us, this whole space, blessed in white light and love. That may everything that comes out of my mouth through the energies that I channel resonate with everyone here, or those here, so that Sin being beautifully loving and vulnerable, and Ryan being beautifully loving and vulnerable, sharing your questions and allowing me to channel this, it's beautiful. It's an act of love. May everything resonate and be truth. No distorting of tongues, but clarity of words, clarity of thought, clarity of message, and something that offers anyone who is here peace of mind, peace of heart, peace of surroundings, peace of place. Okay? All right, Sin. So let us Cosmic Womb, the Divine Feminine. And hello, everyone here. So the Divine Feminine energy around you, this card is giving me this energy of, I am tired. I have given a lot. I'm seeking balance. I'm seeking peace. I'm seeking for my own light to be restored. I keep climbing up this ladder, and it just, Weezy says the top gets higher the more that I climb. It's almost as if you face mountains willingly with love, and as soon as you reach the top of the mountain, it just grew, and then you had more to climb. The battles could feel ceaseless. They could feel, I don't know how to stop self-sacrifice. No, this is, okay, Sin. This is the Divine Feminine in you. And anyone listening, if this resonates, male or female, the Divine Feminine in us is the one that feels. The Divine Masculine in us is the one that acts, does. self-sacrificing. We all find ourselves doing it in different ways. I sacrifice my time, my energy, my money to provide for my family. I sacrifice myself in this relationship because this love is pouring out of me. Even though I know I deserve better treatment, even though I know that I shouldn't be tolerating this certain level, I still stay. Why? And in those situations, how we transmute this energy is I was supposed to be giving this love. That's what I'm here for. The feminine aspect of me, which is needed in this world, and all healed people have a balanced divine masculine and feminine. You have to be brought to a level of depletion, of wanting to change. Because if you didn't, how would you ever claim your power back or feel empowered again? You say you can't stop, but you weren't supposed to stop, Sin. You were supposed to love to your own depletion so that you can be sick of it and call yourself back. Adjust your crown. You are royalty. You are a powerful being. You are a being that gave love. You think that won't be rewarded? You think that it won't come right back to you tenfold? It is. It was not all for nothing. It's not all for nothing. Your guides, your angels needed you in this place of depletion, in this place of frustration, in this place of anger, so that you could finally be brought to the level of awareness of no more. I'm tired. I'm very tired. But in order to do that, we can't blame ourselves, Sin. We have to know that everything that happened and all the love we gave and all the things we sacrificed and offered was for good reason. If, let's say, people didn't deserve it, if you were going to tell me, oh, these people didn't deserve it or anything like that, no, they did. They were actually the perfect people to give this love to because they needed it. And we're here to give love and lift this humanity up. You are a beautiful soul, a healer. Many people who are drawn, if you're still here, you're drawn to this reading, you are a healer. You are a spiritual being that's powerful. Recognize it. I'm telling you. I'm not fluffing you, because through the law of vibration that exists in this dimension, you cannot be here unless you resonate with my words and my energy, because it is not my own. It goes up through me to you and to hopefully go up again through you. Okay? So if you're resonating with this, wow. And Sin, since I've known you for a few months now, more than a few months, I've seen your stories, I've read your energy, and I'm like, and I don't know if you remember, but the last person you tried to talk to, I said, immediate no. Sin, no. Nothing wrong with him. Nothing. He's going through a very tough battle, and I salute him. So I salute you, soldier, if your energy's out there. But you said, I can't help it. And I said, then go for it. I don't know if you remember that. Go for it. I understood it would bring you here, and I wanted to save you from that. But you said, I don't care. I want to love. And how could I say no to that? A beautiful heart like that. But now we're here, right? So fast forward a few months. That's okay. Would it take more energy out of you to fight it? Or would it take more energy out of you to give to it, to embrace it? I love him. Don't know why? I love him. I don't want to, but hey, what am I going to do? His pain has become my pain. Be careful of the words you speak, because also it's coming through in this card is that you see this right here? It seems to be a cycle that was hidden, but allow me to bring it to the forefront just to plant the seed. It won't have any direct impact that produce tangible results within your own actions, maybe for a little bit, but it's okay. If you feel the connection, and if his pain has become your pain, then it's time to step into your divine feminine, step into your gifts, and say, if my pain is his pain, and I'm a powerful being, and I know that since I'm here, and since these words are being spoken, and sacredly so, then I must have a gift that does something with others' pain, because I'm drawn to them even though I see the pain, and yet I don't want to hurt. So why would I be drawn to it if it's just going to hurt me? And it's because you're here to do something with it. Learn alchemy and transmutation. When that pain, so help him heal his pain. That's what you're here to do. Help him. Be his rock. Be the love that he's never received before in his life, because the love is that beautiful. Make it an experience of, I will love you until I can't. Until the universe itself has to pull me away. I'll love you until I can't. But until then, I love myself enough to know that we're going to heal this thing together. If you love someone, and I love everyone, true, you do it. You will transmute his pain for him, and through the two of you, you'll feel it release. It's time to take your power back anyway. His rock, that's what you are then. Let that be confirmation and validation that you are his rock. And it's scary when you've been hurt a lot in this life, and I feel like he has. When you find a rock, you're scared it's gonna leave, and so you sabotage the situation. The fears take over. I'm gonna end this before they end it, because I couldn't survive. So his pain and whatever's causing you pain, whether it's distance, the words, the anger, anything associated with him that you say, this hurts me, and he says sorry but does it again, and you're like, what? It's not that. It's that he doesn't know what to do with the fear. So show him through love. Use that beautiful heart of yours and show him through love. I'll help you transmute this. Sin, you may find that by the time you acknowledge his gift in you, I'll help you release this pain, because since I feel it, and I'm the only one in this situation who has the power or awareness at this moment, at least, to use my body as the vessel that changes it into love, because I have so much love to give. Let me use this love. Let me do something with it. And I'm going to sit there. I'm going to feel it. I'm going to picture light going to it. I'm going to picture it leaving my body visually. Or I will do this. Work with the energy, physically, with my hands. Just Reiki. Just pull it out. Pull it out. You know, I was giving a person Reiki. It felt like a crowbar energy that was like this, rammed in his heart. And I had to go like this to get the crowbar out. Energetically. But just trust your hands. Trust your body. Trust what you want to do. It's time to trust you. When I started going like this, I'm like, I've never done this before. Boom, boom, kept pulling it out. I'm like, wow, this is a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot of rooted stuff from, the experiences, relationships with other people, because that's what happens. Since you have the awareness now, you can still be his rock and still not take your power back in like, I'm going to abandon you. No. You take your worth back, your value back, by saying, I'm going to make sure I'm good before I approach you again, because I can't give you love, the love that I want you to have, if I'm not loving myself. Matter of fact, I may even find that if I'm not in that state, I'm only loving you because I'm scared to be alone. I only love you because, throat chakra energy. It's okay to set boundaries. Release the fear also of him potentially leaving. Because with the level of love that I'm picking up that you're feeling, it does kind of feel like... My dad started singing this song the other day, and I couldn't stop listening to it after. Oh, girl, I'd be in trouble if you left me now. Because I don't know where to look for love. I just don't know how. So good. You both may find yourselves in that energy. Oh, Mary Beth. Balance, exactly, Julian. Distance. So it's the distance. Yes, the distance is because you guys are not matching on energetic frequencies right now. Angel! You're not matching with the energetic frequencies right there. You go, them butterflies. The divine feminine. the divine feminine. That is what you must do if you want to do it. Understand that the distance may not stop, but the love and the love will not stop. So what do? You gotta consolidate with yourself in your own heart. Truly ask yourself, how can I make this work? For myself. For myself. Abraham Hicks. In our wholeness, we attract. In our neediness, we repel. Okay? You are going to be absolutely 100% just fine. And right now you're in the process of birthing a new version of yourself, but you have to be brought to a certain level of pain where you say, I can't take anymore. Until then, self-soothe, consolidate with yourself. Let your head listen to music. Important to distract yourself when you find yourself going into a spiral or a back and forth cycle within self of, I can't stop loving him, so I'm going to battle myself even though I don't know what to do. It hurts. I need him to be. You don't need anyone to give you their love, because it truly does exist within you if you connect to light, but it vibrates higher, meaning it's going to be invisible. It's what people call God. It's what people call the universe. It's what people call higher power, angels, spirit guides. It's just a light that vibrates a little bit faster than this dimension, but it is accessible to all of us. It is just a matter of bringing it down and bringing it within, embracing it as true, wholeheartedly to ourselves. And I promise you, the light that was taken out of you will be restored. Anyone here, the light you gave, it was not for nothing. It was perfect. I thank you for giving a lot of your light to something that depleted you, because how beautiful is that? Your heart is so big that you can offer light and love. It's rainbow. You're a rainbow. You're very, very... What's that word when you see a color, it goes like this and then it transcendent? No, not translucent. What is the word? When you go like this and it shifts color? What is that word? Holographic. No. Tridescent? Maybe, that seems right. Look at how, like, honestly, ethereal that this card looks. Am I lying? It looks like the colors are, like, crazy, right? Like, here and here, it looks almost other dimensionally, right? It looks like an eye in the middle. If you've been praying, if you've been calling out for help, if you've been calling out for healing, if you've been calling out for light, if you've been calling out for your heart to feel a little lighter, if you're calling out to see why everything that's been going on has been going on, it's this. Look within self. Look within self. Also, just so you know, even though there's distance, he is checking on you on the socials, okay? So now it's a beautiful reading, and I thank you so much. I'm going to do Ryan, and then my dad is going to hop on the live. I'm gonna go off so I can post this on YouTube for anyone who wants to rehear it, and then I'm going to come back on. I also need general guidance right now, whether it's about work, love, doesn't matter. Got you. It's funny because look at the card that flipped for you. All right. Through the power, oh, it's immediately coming through your message. Through the power of patience, through the power of love, through the power of doing the hard work and laying down at night and just thinking about what you can do to move forward rather than why things happen in the past or blaming other people. You just say, okay, so then what next? What should I do? How can I get through this? How can I recover from this? How can I know some clarity in my life? I've been confused for a while. I need direction. How do I do this? And all that are forward moving questions. It's a question that projects an energy out into the universe that says, I want answers, please, because I'm going to something else. I'm not just relying on myself. Also, some emotions may be very long to leave, and this is doing is it is causing a sort of merge with the energy of patience. regarding love. As far as work is concerned, new beginnings is here, and if you're looking to move to a place where it lights you up because this energy is no longer resonating with you, Ryan, then I would suggest that I would recommend that you call upon a light, a higher power, and say, is this for me and where I'm going? Because right now we're all at a precipice where you can't stay where you were in any situation. You just can't. Or if you do stay, it's different. It's different. It's different. The energy's different. People looking different. Everything's feeling different. It's like, whoa, what? Did I just teleport into? Yeah, you did. Your timeline shifting. And I don't know if you guys were on my live 2 days ago, but I said, listen, I'm giving my goodbyes to you guys because the next cast that comes on this live, she's going to be in the new timeline. I understood. I'm like, listen, I'm shifting timelines. I'm dipping. I'm out. Meditate tonight. And when I wake up, I will be in a new timeline. And so it was. And I said, so it is at the end. And yeah, so it was. So it was. You are all. This is going to sound crazy, but I notice I can exist. Like Angel, you guys see her on here. Her name is Tina. She is able to operate and exist at multi dimensions at once. Her gift is like one of her gifts is that I have this ability to maybe at least for right now I can exist in 2 at once. That's it, and be conscious of it. I'm operating in a dual frequency right now where I am tapping into and connected to how I am channeling this information because it's coming from a place of pure love for you, truly. And it connects me to that dimension, that timeline. But then I also am here for anyone who's releasing pain and that needs it. I have alchemized this situation already within me. And so I'm like this, like holding 1 and 1. Or if you're here, you have already shifted timelines and you are noticing that everything is feeling lighter, that your power and empowerment is coming back, that you feel like you can trust the process more. You're different. I'm different. I'm different. Okay, so Tina, can't you see? You seen your ex the other night. All right. And now, did that do something to your heart chakra? Was it, whoa, my heart chakra actually just kind of felt like an energy went like this to the heart chakra. It pulled it down. You don't have to answer if you don't want. I know you're very open, that's why I asked, but MB, I gotta watch that documentary you sent me. And it looked I was energetically drawn to it. Yeah, I was angry after. Was it anger? Or was it pain, Ryan? Because what I'm feeling right now from your heart chakra, I know the feeling, MB. It's pain. It actually feels like hurt, man. It feels like you, maybe you were angry after, but now, do you feel pain now? When the anger settled down, did you feel yourself in pain or acknowledging the pain, Ryan? Because I can feel it right now in your heart chakra. It is suppressed to a certain degree, and I understand. Sending hugs, and I'm gonna add on to that hug, probably both, but I was angry. And what do you feel now? What do you feel right now? Is it still anger, or is there more pain here? Oh, there was a ping in my heart chakra. Okay, I see the anger. I see the anger. I see the anger. I see the anger. Did it come? Hold on, let me tap more into this energy. Hold on. There's this energy of a, how could you there? There's an energy of wanting to burst out and scream at the top of your lungs and just lay it all out on the line to someone who did not see clearly. Yet, you chose not to. Ryan, I am so proud of you that you are a light worker. You are a light worker. I'm going to offer Reiki as I speak to clear some of this out for you, okay? Wasn't really pain. Do you know what anger stems from, Ryan? There are two energies that exist in this universe, okay? Fear and love. This, that. Jesus Christ, Lucifer, God, Satan, hot, cold. Of things, but a mutual friend was there. It wasn't worth it. That mutual friend was sent by the angel. So now the collective message I did in the beginning of this reading, that was definitely resonant of you, because you find yourself, Ryan, now given the level of your heart, I've known you for more than a few months now too. You have, all I've said, the energy I always have in your readings is, wow, Ryan, you really have a heart that is not common to be this open in a man. It's not. I want you to know it's very unique. You even said something once, and I just remember the feeling it gave my heart. It was like, I just want something sturdy for a little. You know how rare you are, Ryan? You are so different. You are the guy, you are the man, you are the embodiment of an energy that so many souls need and are after. You want something sturdy for a little? No, how about sturdy eternally, even into the next lifetime? Wouldn't that be fulfilling? So you don't have to go through the pain, and any pain that happens in the relationship of your eternity, you guys deal with it together. You guys get through it together through releasing the ego constantly, choosing love constantly, even when the anger comes. And trust me, I know when anger comes, it's a wrap sometimes, and it's like there was nothing in that moment that could have stopped me. Even after the anger and the explosion, I found myself in a state of regret, maybe a little shame, maybe a little, I should have maybe, I don't like the way I feel after expressing that anger at that level, right? There's, there is a fear here that this anger is directing you to look at. If the only two things that exist in this universe is love and fear, what was anger closest to? Fear. Fear, okay, right? And that's okay, but what are you scared of? Get to that root and you will know. Because it's time to release yourself from this cycle of yourself of thinking, I need you in order to experience the love I crave. Ryan, I promise you, I don't know how long this path will take. And you will remember me. It may take, let's say it takes 7 years, 10 years, 5 years, 4 years, 3 years. You'll remember this moment. Because you're gonna go, I don't think it's gonna be that long. You're going to go through a process. It might be though, the length of time, where you're gonna find this love within yourself, and all of a sudden, all the things you thought you needed, all the people you thought you needed, or all this love that you thought you needed from someone else, or all the respect you thought you needed from someone else, and all the admiration, affection, the acknowledgement, pure acknowledgement, acknowledge what I've done, acknowledge my love. Don't speak to me that way when I don't deserve that. All I give is love. How could you? There's that how could you again. Very strong in the how could you. Very strong. How could you not when meanwhile, the universe is like, and God is like, listen, my beautiful child, you are protected. You are safe. You are loved. But the love does not come from her. The love does not come from your parents. The love does not come from your family, your friends, your job, your money. It comes from a much deeper place that happens to resonate way higher than we think. The love within you deserves love. You deserve love. Be gentle with yourself as well, Ryan. You are in the process of integrating patience, and how life chose to do that with you is through relationships. Through just yearning for a life that seems impossible, or a love that may seem impossible. Meanwhile, there's a part of you inside, Ryan, that knows the fairy tale is real. I know this. I know this. You're going to be hurt more times, Ryan. But let me tell you this, you will get through it. You will never make another woman you will never put her on a pedestal above you when you are the prize, Ryan. No, yes, I am absolutely right. I'm looking at you. You are the prize. Embrace that. No more. No more pain from someone you gave so much love to. Anyone, but especially her. Pain that you gave so much love to. You were there. You were her rock. And even though she was acting low, detached, dismissive, even though she didn't appreciate all that you were sacrificing in order to offer her the space, the time, and the consideration that she may need in order to heal, you took a L. Because then guess what? You didn't have the girl that you wanted. You didn't have the one that was happy and joyful and happy to see you. And like every time they see you, they just hug and jump up on you and give you kisses. And they're like, I know we were apart for 5 minutes, but that's real. It exists. Because I'm like that with the person that I love in my life. Like, any relationship I've had, I'm just very like affectionate. I'm just like, yo, okay, like, oh my God, like, you are fire. You know, you deserve someone who's gonna lift you up just as much. I have to tell you that it's time to release. It's time to release the idea that that is the source, when all that keeps coming is disappointment, because your expectations really aren't too high. You were there for her in a moment of lowness. You were there for her on a moment when you gave her the benefit of the doubt, when she stepped out. I don't know if you know this, but you know what? You're strong enough. Do you understand that she stepped out emotionally? It's cheating in my eyes, emotionally with another person. She was not being authentic with you. She was not being the person. And I don't know if you remember the reading. Remember you said, it's okay, tell me the truth. And I'm like, I'm not saying she's a bad person. I'm just saying she's going through a very low time. And I just don't. And I didn't want to say it because it's not my right. It's not my place. And especially, she wasn't here. And I don't want to give anyone's secrets out when I do a reading or anything. Even if I get the download, I have the discernment to know this is not my place. This is Ryan's journey. This is her journey. How could we judge someone for going through a low place and maybe acting out of character? Yeah, she did, and I think she's considering stepping back in. No. Okay, so let's take that. You said, yeah, she did, and I think she's considering stepping back in. Now, Ryan, she's considering stepping back in to your life. This chick. Has she shown you that she is the type of chick you want in your energy? Because your energy is very loving. You constantly on the healing grind. You were there, Ryan, you were there for her when she was going through a really dark time, to the point where she couldn't even give you 1% of the love that you gave her. You said, no, I'll wait. I just love her. I just want to wait. And I want to wait until she gets through this dark moment. And your expectation was, we're going to come out of this happy. We're going to finally have the relationship we want. Meanwhile, that whole time, and I'm going to be completely brutally honest with you, Ryan, because I don't want you to go back into the cycle, man. Her heart was somewhere else. She was even hiding certain things from you about connecting with someone else, and I think you know who that someone else is. She was not being faithful, even though you were giving her all this love. And I don't know if you, that's why I'm going to start posting these on YouTube, so you can hear it back. There was no appreciation there. Okay, let's say she's in a dark place and all that. Let's say someone was helping me out when I was in a dark place, and someone did. You think I'm going to be doing that when they're helping me? No, and no judgment on her, but guess what? She's not healed enough. You got to get into an energy. You're getting into an energy where you're saying, no more. Oh, are you considering stepping back in? That's cool. I'm going to consider if I even want to let you back into my life. Well, she's considering it, so no. Fuck if she's considering. Who gives a fuck if she's considering it? How about I know my worth and you're going to show me. You're going to show me. Should I consider you? I was there for you. Ryan, she was stepping out. She was texting other guys. She was talking to someone in particular. I don't mean stepped out as in stepped away. I mean stepped out as in stepped out on a heart contract that you don't step out on people that you love. If we're in this relationship together, nah. You got my loyalty. So loyal that I am so loyal that I will make the person that I'm with make it seem like I am unwanted. Meanwhile, it's crazy, man. But I just want you to feel safe. I want you to know that you ain't got to worry about it. Actually, throw a test on me. Send up millionaires that are gorgeous, just all that on my way. Send it. Tempt me. Go ahead, tempt me. I'm asking you to. Nothing. It means nothing when you are emitting the level of love that you are. Because I emit the same. When you're in love, there's no one else. There's nothing else. If you want another person, that's maybe a karmic cycle you have to heal, but you may not be ready for this love. When you go in, you dedicate yourself completely. And I'm talking about the Leo. I never want her back. I'm just saying that I'm aware of what she was trying to do. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. I didn't look up. So you're aware. Yes, your new beginning is here, but you gotta take that step forward. Look, you should be flying towards it, right? Who cares if it's a chick? This is like your divine self. Picture, let's say in another dimension, right? What you are in another dimension, multidimensional beings. That this is your female version of yourself. And she's in that fifth dimension. And she's flying. And she's like, I'm going to this new beginning because there's only more flying, gorgeousness, and love. Like picture that the female you just being like, and I could change forms. I could go warrior mode in love, and I can also be a fairy. I can take in this new beginning 10, 1, 0, and then 47, 11, 11. She started dating best friend. Yeah. Is the letter J significant? The filler episode has been fun. That is wild. That is wild. Unhealed Leo, then. Absolutely. Oh, yes, Angel, you were just talking about the unhealed Leos. Oh, was that the filler episode that you just said that? Or is there more to that? What time is it? 6:30? Hold on one sec. Let me see what my dad's saying. Daddy. Yeah. All right. So see you soon. Do it. All right, Ryan. Listen. You are gonna have an experience in your life. I don't know when. You're 21 right now, right? I don't know. Maybe we'll still will be in touch, and I hope so. You're going to experience a fairy tale level love. It's not gonna make sense. It's gonna exist in a realm that is not proven. This realm. You're going to feel it in your heart. It may not be this person. Maybe she's here. She was here to teach you. No, no, darling. Ryan, love yourself. There is a woman out there that's going to check all your boxes like crazy. God will tell you. God will let you know. If you're not connected to God yet, Ryan, you would be a powerful being if you did. It would help you get through this. You would have your clarity. Because that heart, I'm telling you, light worker and also God's child. Okay? I speak love, victory, discernment, power, and your kingdom back to you, Ryan. In Jesus' name. You'll get through this. If God brought you to it, he'll get you through it, and he will. This new beginning is around the corner. Embrace it. It's going to be something that's in physical reality, but first it's going to be roughness and the emotions. Think about why you were angry with her. Angry. And then say, now, why did that root from fear? What was I scared of that made me angry? What was I scared of that made me angry? Please, Ryan, ask yourself that and really think about it. Like at night or, I don't know, anytime. And if you don't find an answer, you release it. And I promise it will come. There's a fairy tale romance waiting for you in your future because of all the love you've given out to not only your exes, but to everyone in this life. It will all come back to you. Who cares how long it takes? Just keep spreading that love. But remembering, I got to take inventory. Am I in a place of self-love now? These boundaries that this last relationship taught me, am I reinforcing them? Am I reminding myself I'm a king? Am I reminding myself I am royalty? You can't mess with me. You can't break me. My heart is full and I'm alive and I'm full of love. And I'm also the masculine version. I take action. I do. I will get angry. Don't test me. I love hard, but don't test me. Because I'm learning to love myself to the point where I will walk away, even if it hurts. Remember, you walk away from someone, you're going to start getting those vibes of, should I go back? Should I go back? Should I go back? Maybe in fleeting moments. No. You shouldn't, because you're moving forward. You're going forward. It's a wrap. It's a wrap on this old cycle. It's a wrap on you believing that this will never be topped. Whatever this person gave you, or you wanting to go back or maybe try again, or because if you feel anger, right, you do still love. You do still have an inkling in you that maybe wants to go back to try. There is, unless you healed it that night. But if it's not healed and you still feel anger, it's time to go within and ask what it is that you fear. Because there's nothing you should fear, Ryan. Nothing. You are protected. You're God's child. I'm saying this so heavily because I channel the Holy Spirit. And when I say that you are God's child, you belong to a royal line of Christ and Christ consciousness. You're here for a reason, you're here for a purpose, and as far as work goes, and as far as your job goes, and as far as finances go, take a leap of faith and do what makes your heart feel full. If you're ready to leave this job, then leave it. If you're dealing with things at work that are bringing you down, whether it be coworkers, boss, schedule, routine, times, energy, anything, money, yeah, there's something better out there for you if you're wondering. Promotion. If it makes you come alive, still stay. If you're questioning it and you feel like a little pull or urge to move in another direction, maybe, throw a couple things out there. Yeah, do it, 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 do it. Have patience with yourself. Keep loving yourself. Love yourself the way that you love these beautiful women. That, I don't even blame them. They're going through whatever they're going through, and it's understandable. But and it's cool, and you can look at them this way too. This is maybe how you can release the anger towards her. Forgive her, Father, for she knew not what she did, because homegirl about to lose me, because I've always been there, so she doesn't know what it feels like now to not have me there, because I found my self-worth and my self-love, number one. But I also am really excited for where I'm going, because, Ryan, what's in your future, you're going to be like, why didn't I do this sooner? Why didn't I do this sooner? What the fuck did I do this sooner? And then the next cycle, let's say the next 2-3 years of your life, 9 years, however long, you're going to have a similar moment. okay? Let's say we're not connected in 9 years. Remember this live for your life. That whether it's 2, 3, 4, 9 years from now, you're going to be faced with a similar energy from 2023. Remember the year, because it may be blurry 9 years from now. 2023. Then you have 9, and I want you to know your life will change in that time. In Jesus' name. I don't give timelines, but when it comes from God directly, with the blood of the sacrificial lamb blessing these words, I promise you, you're going to receive all that you've worked so hard for. Trust yourself. Trust what you need to do about work. Trust what you need to do about her. Trust what you need to do for yourself to elevate, because you are ascending, Ryan. Nah, also come on the line. Wait, what? Nah, also come on the lines. What is that? Wait, I took it as something, but I don't know if you meant that. Expansion. You're expanding. Is that the, what is this? Limitless possibility and expansion. Sit, be still, be still, be still, be still, be still, Rye. Be still, be still, be still, be still, be still. Be comfortable in yourself. Love yourself. Know your worth. I'm telling you, your worth is, your value is through the roof. Through the roof. You are rare, Ryan. You are rare. Oh, and as in 9 years, I don't know if I'll be going on live in 9 years, hopefully. But, I'm going to give you, ooh, was that a pancake? Was that a cake? Was that a pearl? Was that underwater? That was real quick, and I could not, what? That's cool. Wait, listen. My dad wants to come on, so I'm going to, and I want him to come on. So I'm going to get off of this, but I want you to know that you are expanding. Just be still. Just be still. Just be still. Just be still. You're in Aries. It's hard. But you know what? Not impossible. All right, so then, guys, later, me and Tina, we're going to be going live. Tina has gifts, too. So how cool is it to have two people who have gifts giving readings out or giving advice out or giving the channel? Because Tina can channel. We can both. And then I believe that our powers united, like Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. We're just going boom, and then we're gonna drop some love, drop some knowledge, drop some wisdom, drop some everything. Okay, so we're gonna go live after. My dad wants to come on, and I want him to come on, so we're gonna do that first, and then me and Tina. Tina, you got all night, right? You got all night, right? The talent in the thank you, Casa, was very beautiful. You're very beautiful. You're very beautiful. Oh, Mary Beth, I got you. When we go live after my dada. Hi, Michael. You're part of that talent. Absolutely. Absolutely. Gemini, I've been thinking about you for the last 2 days. And so I believe that if you're open, a reading. Okay. But first my dad's going to come on. And then, no, do you. And then, oh yeah, Michael, I have to give you your reading. All night is good because, and my beautiful soul. All night is good because in my beautiful soul. Sean, are you doing a Sean, also, I made you a promise. Tonight's going to be a busy night. So after me and my dad do the live, because he goes to bed kind of early, me and Angel are going to come on. And I got all you guys. I'll have a beer and it'll be good. All right, my loves? Be right back. Miss you too. A good cause and my beautiful soul. My beautiful soul fam. Maybe by 8:39. I don't know how long my dad's going to be on, but maybe by 8:39. Is that cool? Look, my period's here, so it always attacks on my nose. Hauling cowgirl. Okay, I'll be on. Awesome. 8:39. Look, there he is. All right. Love you guys.